And they're only known, practically you could call the LDS known in 4 different states, and each of their wards or their locations as territories, because Rexburg is a complete town that is dedicated to rules underneath LDS lifestyle. And Salt Lake is actually known for LDS, but modern-wise, it actually has very minimal LDS. And it's gone down to smaller towns like Logan, Utah. So the LDS is based on contract membership, and now at modern times back into having territory. And then for public help, you have to follow certain rules. You can't even call into a hotline with all the resources and money and contracts that they have. You have to search through every file cabinet and maybe get lucky. And if not, then they're just in the corner of being busy, making sure that all the homeless in their own community of LDS are not homeless. With knowing how every single rich house in the LDS group has everything they need, and they don't have debt, and they're helping the ones that want to convert to LDS so that they have all the community resources like food and babysitting and all the household and vehicle and the lifestyle away from the streets, and all the health services to have time to talk to a bishop about all their problems, that their heart and their spirit is being affected physically. And then, they have to help those families keep their job so that those families can feel in closeness to community and Jesus, so that they can feel the same as the other LDS people, providing money back into the community help system, keeping families of the LDS off the streets. And this is from the point of view of seeing themselves as Americans. When Americans see themselves separate from religion, and they see themselves as Americans, not even necessarily tied to military. Or religion. It's like the picnic flag. The philosopher, there's the modern flag with the stars and the stripes, and then there's the picnic flag that has the navy blue, the light navy blue, and the scholar gold, yellow gold, it's actually yellow circle with the banner with the same color yellow on the right side in length. And then there's a picture of the symbolism in the middle of the circle. That is used for the meaning of a town hall. And that form of law procedure is what is seen when you step into a courthouse or into a specific judge's court space. So the LDS can't be stating inside a courthouse, or they could, but it'd be stupid, a courthouse, that the LDS is proving their public awareness that they are Jesus affiliated through real construction of still having the book, the Old Testament, the New Testament, the Book of Mormon, and using that for marketing and membership. Because from the government, the federal government here in America, the intel services, the agencies, they have to compare the record keeping, and LDS have only less than the American history. And they can't be more than the older histories in record documentation kept. Like I said, Christians have a little more history in their contract record book approved by levels of government here in America, and Catholics have the oldest in that side, next to the culture orientation, culture philosophies of Asian Oriental. If they also are including Japan, old history. It'd be similar to acknowledging Europe, white Catholic, and some indigeneity, and then Mexico and Central, the Latin Americas, under Catholic history and records. That are overseas approved. So it's just too much to say, yeah, Philippines, the LDS also have LDS births in the Philippines from long ago, and they found a brother through the spirit, and that's a line of a family they saved that are now seeing that they lived the wrong life and are now wanting to align with their real psychology, and that's through the LDS. Jesus followers of the Latter-day Saints.